You drinking Kool-Aid to start your day?
Look, people, I don't read, okay? Seriously, none of my shit is researched, you know? But out of all the bullshit I'm talking up here, I think I'm onto something with this, you know? It's like I'm eliminating people, but like no one has to die. That's it, just stop making... Dude, we're gonna end up like China. They got like over 1 billion people, just jam-packed. Every day is like the subway. People just standing there, you can't even fall asleep. Oh, shit, sorry about that. Just jam-packed. You never think about that shit? Just standing there. We're gonna be sitting there. First of all, how easy is it to get away with the crime over in China, you know? First of all, you pick somebody's pocket, you don't have to run away. You just fucking weave your way back into the crowd, just fucking stand over here. Guy's standing there like, dude, somebody just took my wallet. Dude, he's right over there. He's right there. Dude, he's got black hair, he's 5'5", he's dressed like he's in Reservoir Dogs. He's right over there.
I fly a lot. I don't do anything scary when I go to the airport, even though I could. But I do like to see how far I can walk away from my luggage. My record right now is 2 terminals. I was on a plane recently. I was not the scariest person on the plane. The pilot was. We were flying from Seattle down to Los Angeles. Halfway through the flight, pilot gets on the intercom, and he goes, bing. We're gonna have to land the plane in San Francisco. We're out of fuel. Bing. That's all he said. That was the whole announcement. So nonchalant, like we just ran out of pretzels. Immediately, the lady who was sitting next to me, she turns to me and goes, "This is bullshit. The pilot is gonna land the plane early. I have a connector. If he lands the plane in San Francisco, I'm gonna miss my connecting flight, and this is gonna ruin my entire day." I turned back to her and I was like, "Hey, the pilot just said that we're out of fuel. If he doesn't land the plane right now, you're gonna miss the connection to the rest of your life." 20 minutes later, pilot gets back on the intercom and he goes, bing. You know what? We're gonna go for it. Like, we're gonna go for it? As if this turned into some 4th and goal situation. And he's trying to take us to the playoffs next week. Immediately, everybody on the plane started cheering for the pilot. They're like, yay! He's gonna go for it! That's the only time I ever thought about taking over a plane.
I don't like dolphins. I'm scared of dolphins. I am. Me and my wife, we was in Maui, right? We in Maui. She's like, come on, babe, we should go swim with the dolphins. I was like, nah, I told you how I feel about them dolphins. She's like, come on, stop being a bitch. Let's just do it. I was like, don't call me no bitch. She's like, bitch? Man, whatever. Like, you know, when you don't got to come back, so you just got to, you stupid. That's all I had. I didn't have nothing else to say. So we get there. They got the dolphins in this tank. It's like 8 dolphins in this tank, right? When I get there, I see this old lady on the back of a dolphin. I see this little boy. I'm like, you know what, babe? I might have been overreacting. Get the camera, take some pictures of me on the back of the dolphin. I was hyped, right? I get in the water. I'm on the back of the dolphin. The instructor, he was like, as soon as you grab the dolphin fin, the dolphin gonna start taking you around. So whenever you're ready to grab his fin, I was like, all right, cool. I'm ready. As soon as I grabbed my dolphin fin, my dolphin went straight to the bottom of the tank. Like, he just went down. So because I was scared, I didn't let go. I held on. Like, you know when you're scared, how you start to mentally create shit in your own mind? I was like, okay, it's obvious that I gotta race this dolphin. He don't like black people. He done cut a deal with a shark, bring him a black piece of meat. Something bad about to happen, right? So I let go. I get to the top. When I let go, I'm so scared, I start snapping on the instructor as soon as I see him. I was like, nobody saw fucking Dolphin number 8 missing? Huh? Y'all didn't notice I was going for like 30 seconds? He tried to kill me. He tried to kill me! I was mad, yo. I was so fucking scared. I was like, y'all see the old lady and the little boy, but nobody saw the black fucking swirl missing? Huh? Nobody noticed that the black dot wasn't going around? Y'all didn't notice that? He's like, calm down, man. Calm down. It's 3 feet. Just stand up. I was like, what? What'd he say? I didn't even realize that I was walking and talking shit at the same time. Come to find out, I never even went underwater. What happened was some water splashed in my face. And I panicked. I made it up. I made it all up. I was scared. I never lied that fast in my life. He was racist, though. I know he was racist. You know I know he was racist? Because when I got out the water, you know how dolphins like, kick it. They be doing that, like, kick it. Well, he looked at me. He's like, nigga. And I was like, what? Blew my whistle in his face. I don't play that shit. He don't work there. I got him fired.
You know, I live in Los Angeles, and for a long time I was very ambivalent about living in LA, and I realized it was because of all of my New York friends. They are the ones who put it into my head, oh, you live in this shallow, plastic, sellout town. You gotta move to New York. That's where it really happens, man. You gotta move to New York. So last year, I moved to New York. I lived in New York for a month. And now I know why all of my New York friends want me to move there. They want another warm body between them and the constant spray of shit and horror that you're just subjected to. And by the way, New York is a great place to visit, don't get me wrong, but you live there full time, it turns your skull into a cage and your brain into a rat, and the city is just a stick poking the rat all day. And you literally get to the point where you're like, I want someone to be sad, and I want to know that I'm responsible!
Vacations can be a roll of the dice. You don't know what you're gonna get, you know what I mean? I went to Honduras once for New Year's Eve, having dinner on the beach, and a guy 2 tables down got attacked by a wild dog. Do you know how hard it is to enjoy a Cabernet Sauvignon when a guy's getting his arm torn off by a Shih Tzu? Wild dog, that's not on a brochure. Come for the beaches and the wild dogs. That same trip, we rented a casita. It's a little house. Came with an armed guard. And I'm not talking about a guy in like black slacks with a white press shirt and a side piece. I'm talking about a guy in cut-off jean shorts, no shirt, and a sawed-off shotgun who sat in a folding chair at the end of the driveway. Do you know what kind of vibe that is? I didn't know if he was with us or against us. Every time I left, I was just like, hola. What kind of security company is like, you want to work for us? You cut off jean shorts? All right, that's all you need. We took the ferry in Honduras to the mainland to go whitewater rafting. On the way back, they started giving out barf bags. And I was just like, what is it? I've been on a ferry before. Yeah, not this one. 7 people were throwing up. It was like, boosh, boosh. My wife at the time fell asleep, and I'm just sitting there like, doing everything I could from not throwing up. And the whole time on the TV screens, they had a slasher movie going full blast, full volume slasher movie. I was like, man, Honduras is zero chill. There is no chill in Honduras.
Flying is the way to go. Oh, man. I fly a lot, not just because I'm a comic. I'm also a heroin mule. I used to have that job driving the stairs up to the airplane, you know, at the airport, driving up. There's a technical name for that. I think alcoholic. I think that's what it is. But I fly all the time. Yes, I do. Yeah. I flew to Australia one time. Takes 2 days to fly there. And when you get there, it's earlier than when you left. When I landed, I called my house. I picked up the phone. I don't know how it happened. I don't know. I woke me, and me had morning wood. Now, I don't know. I'm sorry. Here's another travel tip. Never, ever pack when you're high. I'm telling you. You get there, you open your bag, nothing matches. That's right. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do. That's right. All you have to wear is a Hawaiian shirt, an oven mitt, and a lava lamp. That's all you got. You can take more clothes because you need room for all that cookie dough you know you're gonna be eating.
Then I was in New York. I love New York. Have you guys been to New York recently? Or yeah. It's great because what I love about New York is that people just stare at each other. You know, like there's like a lot of eye contact. You guys are doing great with eye contact right now. And I miss eye contact because in LA everybody's on their phones or in their cars and nobody like looks at each other, you know? And in New York there's this beautiful moment on the subway when everybody loses cell phone reception. You know, and you just sort of pick a partner sitting across from you and you just stare at that person for like 15 stops until someone gets off the train. And it's just this magical moment. And I went to this little pizza place in the West Village, and the other thing I love about New York is everything's so small, you know? So like, if you touch shoulders with somebody, nobody like pulls away. You're just like, oh, I guess we're cuddling now. You know, it's just like, you know, you just feel like you're part of something. So I went to this pizza place and I sat down and there were only about 4 chairs total. And there was only one empty seat and it was right in front of me. And this guy just sat down in the empty seat in front of me and we just ate our pizza in total silence, just staring into each other's eyes for like 15 minutes, just looking at each other, eating our pizza until we finished our pizza. Then we both got up, walked over to the trash can, threw away our paper plates, walked our separate directions without ever saying a word. And I was like, that was the best date I've been on in 10 years. It's like nobody said anything stupid. It lasted the perfect length of time, and we never have to see each other again. And I was like, that's love, you know? That's the kind of love I want.
It is a gorgeous place, though. I do love visiting over there. It fucking rocks. I remember I took a visit there a couple years ago with my girlfriend at the time. And when you take an international trip like that with somebody, you learn a lot about each other. We were gone for 10 days, just me and her. And what we learned is that we did not want to be together anymore. That was the big takeaway for us. Kind of tough, I'll be honest with you, to break up on vacation, you know? That's not how you see your Chase Sapphire rewards going, you know? You ever paid $3,000 to be the saddest you've ever been? It was my fault, though. I took a rich girl on vacation, right? Rich people don't give a fuck about vacations. Poor people, could you imagine breaking up on vacation? The only good week of your life? You're not doing that. But don't get me wrong, she wasn't like evil rich, right? She's not space for fun rich, but I'll put it this way. When the shampoo ran out in her home, they just threw the bottle away, right? There was no filling it with water and living off bubbles for a week, you know? She never had shitty Bubbles hair, right? There were no omelets for dinner, you know? Like, whoa, hot dogs again? Mom's the coolest. It's like, no, buddy, Mom is not that cool. These are struggle dogs right here. We gotta make these last till Dad's disability check comes in. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but making a pack of Hebrew Nationals last 8 days, that's actually white trash Hanukkah. Thanks.
Oh, I'm so happy to be shooting this in LA. I love LA. I I love it because I'm not from here, so I have perspective. I'm actually from Ohio. Yeah, that's right. That felt as welcoming as it should have. Man, if you've never been to Ohio, you don't got them. You absolutely don't. I don't care who died there. Send an email, okay? You do not have to go. It's so trash. Oh my God. I'm not even from like a fun part of Ohio. I didn't get like Cleveland or Cincinnati, nothing fun. I'm from the middle of nowhere, like hour west of Columbus, surrounded by cornfields, country, the sticks, we call it. Population like 1,500 people. Like the kind of small town where like the gas station's also the grocery store. You know what I mean? Fuck around, get some sandwiches and some diesel. You here? Why not save a trip? My hometown was so country, man. We used to have drive your tractor to school day. Swear to God. Do you guys remember School Spirit Week? Well, like every day of the week would have a theme to it, like Pajama Day or Twin Day. We would have one day in that week when like the rich kids would pull up and just fucking flex on us, John Deere style. And the women in my school would just get wet. Like, oh my Lord, he's got land. Because that's all people cared about where I was from, was fucking farming. Like, you didn't need 8 inches if you had 8 acres. Like, that was the biggest flex you could come with. You couldn't compete with a farmer. If he's plowing land, he could plow your bitch, straight up. Like, there's just nothing you could do. Nothing you could do.